From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Friday, March the 17th, 2023. Israeli security forces conducted a counter-terror operation in the Jenin refugee camp in the West Bank yesterday. 2 senior terror operatives of Hamas and Palestinian Islamic Jihad, respectively, suspected of significant terrorist activity, were killed. 2 other Palestinians were also reported killed. It is unclear if they were terror members as well. The IDF said at the end of a joint operation by the IDF and the Shin Bet, with the precise direction of the Shin Bet, the forces neutralized the 2 wanted men while they were still armed in the city of Jenin. The security forces will continue to act to thwart terrorism and maintain the security of the State of Israel. Egypt will reportedly host officials from Israel, the U.S., Jordan, and the Palestinian Authority in Sharm el-Sheikh this Sunday, a gathering aimed at de-escalating regional tensions ahead of the Muslim holy month of Ramadan, which begins next week. The Times of Israel reports that Israeli National Security Advisor Tzachi Hanegbi is expected to lead the Israeli team, as he did in a similar summit in Jordan last month. Israel's President Isaac Herzog once again today reiterated his strong and steadfast commitment to helping to find a solution for the judicial overhaul crisis in Israel, saying, "I will continue to do everything in my power for the benefit of negotiations and agreements on the way to solving the deep rift we are in." U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken weighed in on the situation in an interview with AFP last night. Blinken said, "One thing that we know from our own experience as democracies is that when you're looking to make big changes, major reforms in your laws, your institutions, consensus is maybe the most important thing." And recognizing the political polarization in Israel, a group of students from the Upper Galilee Leadership Institute, a pre-military leadership academy in northern Israel, are taking action. The Mitchabrim live project kicks off this Sunday, March the 19th, with live broadcasts from different communities around the world to discuss the situation and promote unity and respectful discourse. Vice President of the Institute, Evyatar Baksis, said, "We believe that by encouraging youth participation and leadership, we can help to create a more positive and inclusive social atmosphere." Over 130 Jewish high school students from across the U.S. gathered in Washington this week to speak up for Israel and the Jewish people, part of the American Jewish Committee's Susan and Bart Lewis Family Leaders for Tomorrow Advocacy Day, which AJC's Director of High School Affairs, Aaron Bregman, said is distinctive because it provides Jewish students with a platform to interact with leaders within and outside the Jewish community, expand their network beyond their hometowns, and leave with a sense of empowerment to initiate conversations about the issues that matter to them the most. Some 30,000 runners from around the world participated today in the Jerusalem Marathon, making their way through the city and through its many historical sites. The event includes the main marathon, a half marathon, a 10K, a 5K, a family race, and a communities race. The winners of the main marathon were, for the men, 33-year-old Noah Kiprotich Keegan with a time of 2 hours, 18 minutes, 13 seconds, and for the women, 53-year-old Margaret Niguna Wangui with a time of 2 hours, 52 minutes, 44 seconds, both from Kenya. Well, Team Israel's run at the World Baseball Classic is over, losing to Venezuela Wednesday 5-1. Israel Baseball tweeted, "We bid a bittersweet farewell to the 2023 World Baseball Classic and best of luck to all those teams advancing to the next round." The team which departed the event with a 1-3 record will automatically qualify for the 2026 tournament. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Friday, March the 17th. Live Shabbat services are coming up from New York City's Central Synagogue, followed by Shabbat services from the Hampton Synagogue. Then it's music from Voice of the Turtle. And at 9, the film The Making of a Martyr. And at 10, Muzika with Kobi Oz. Then a replay from the Hampton Synagogue Services at 10:30, followed by a replay from Central. And coming up next, it's a look at this week's Torah Portion. And that's the JBS News Update for Friday, March the 17th, 2023. I'm Teisha Bader. Stay healthy, stay well, and Shabbat Shalom.